were young, when the world turned wrong, in the hands of someone trusted, someone strong. No one saw, or no one wanted to, and the ones who knew just looked the other way too. They carried it in their body, in their bones. Learn to scan every room, never safe, never home. Their nervous system wired for war, fighting ghosts that nobody else could see anymore. And when they finally spoke, they sharpened every broken piece of them and used it like a knife. Look at their record, look at their past. Look how unstable, how long do you think a lie like that lasts? Blame the damage for the wound, call them crazy, call them liars, while the powerful stay cool and the machine never tires. They came forward and we buried them alive. This is what we do to children who somehow still survive. He stood behind a title, behind a name, and the higher up you are, the more protected you became. Every door they knocked on closed before they spoke. Every institution chose the man with all the gold. Their bodies learned to freeze, to fight, to run. That's not weakness, that's what trauma does. But they called it instability, called them unfit, called them a liability. And everyone who knew and kept their silence, kept their comfort, kept their hands clean of the truth. Look at their record, look at their past. Look how unstable, how long do you think a lie like that lasts? Blame the damage for the wound, call them crazy, call them liars, while the powerful stay cool and the machine never tires. They came forward and we buried them alive. This is what we do to children who somehow still survive. The drugs were not the disease, the drugs was how they learned to breathe. No one taught them any other way, when their minds were already ash. The rigor, the breakdown, the years that went wrong, those are not their character, those are the crime scene. And every person in that room who said nothing, every official who looked away, every lawyer who called them unstable, every friend who said I don't want to get involved. You are not innocent, you are not neutral, you are part of the machine. And somewhere right now another child is learning that their body isn't theirs, is learning that the adults can't be trusted, is learning that the world just doesn't care, because the power protected power, because silence got rewarded with the seat, because we taught survivors that the trauma makes them someone we don't have to believe no more. Look at their record, look at their past. The record is the evidence, the damage never lasts alone. No more blaming the wound for bleeding, no more protecting the knife. They came forward and we buried them alive. That ends now, that ends with our eyes open, that ends when we decide that the least among us are the ones most worth fighting for. The children, the survivors, the ones we failed before. We failed before. there still.